bitch on weight like he uptown, I'm out the door, tearing ass up eighth. Niggas could never slip they feet up in these souls, brother. You could make a quick 100 off my phone number. Could be 2 if you grind and stack for the whole summer. Back to the block, junkies treated like it's homecoming. They turn it to a party on the strip. I got out, but boy, money make it hard to be legit. I'm from the streets. Have $1 billion, still gon' bargain me some shit. Son of a gun, niggas bugging, boy. My phone was pardon me, Papa. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Was out on bail. The DA hype. She had a seat for me at trial. Got the blower. Niggas want try to creep and he be down. God got me. So through the storm and make it easy. I feed off the hate. I trim the glass, trying to weed off the snakes. Niggas would rather lose their sight before they see me be great. Ain't sleeping days, trying to keep food to eat on the plate. Fuck rest. I grab a Kit Kat, I need me a break. Whatever's filling up the safe, gon' have my full attention. I be really on the chase. But we gon' get it straight, and I'm straight now. From breakdown to really dealing weight, I'ma keep my head in the stars till I'm really in a wraith. Starving made me appreciate the feast. Fucking with weight now. Fiends ain't seen my face in weeks. Got a sleeve flow on the diesel that'll lean them straight to sleep. I wipe it and drop the point. I'ma really scrape the streets. A pass on the Fetty. That glass moving steady. A 6-month run of this. I have my bag getting heavy. I'm stacking. Thirst to dip into my stash for a Prezi. I blow it.
Yeah.
I gave bit of my cash on the
Keep going. So let's go.
Yo. You know what it is, man. It's the boys again. It's your man Judah and Karim-Jamal, man. We back with the High Vibration Show. That's how we do, man. We just giving y'all nothing but these good ass vibes. You know, tune in, tell a friend that we on, man. And we ain't playing no games over here. Tonight's topic, tell them, Judah, is what?
We'll be discussing why do our partners cheat.
That's deep.
Very hot topic.
That is deep because in a lot of situations, man, you know, whether it's male or there's woman, you know, it's situations where a person can get everything, man. Can get the beautiful mate, get sex when he want, money, they be building, and something still makes that partner go outside of his or her relationship. That's deep.
Very true. Very true.
So, why do partners cheat? I wonder why. Let's ask one of our listeners tuning in right now. Let's see. Boom. Who we got? Listeners. What's going on? We got Lynn Love in the building. What's up, Lynn Love? How you doing?
Listeners, what's going on? We got Lynn Love in the building. What's up?
Can you hear us?
How you doing?
I'm fine, and yourself?
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, listen, tonight's topic is
I
why do
can.
partners cheat? Can you hear us? It's like a delay.
Okay.
Yes, so we was just saying some partners get everything they want. They get sex, they get money from their partner. They in a good relationship, but the man or the woman tends to go outside of that. Why do you think that is?
But the man or the woman tends to go outside of that. Why do you think that is?
Delay.
You said what?
We're not getting it at home no more. We got to get out and make it ourselves, so we might as well join the fun, right?
But I just said that they get good sex at home. The partner pays the bills. The partner is on every aspect of what they're supposed to be doing, being a nurturer or a provider, and they take care of everything. But the significant other still goes outside that circle. Why do you think?
It got to be something they not getting at home. You can have all that you need at home. They lacking something.
You think they're lacking something?
Gotta
I know
be.
a lot of people. You said they gotta be, so you gotta
Yes,
be lacking
because
something.
if you're
to go
getting
outside.
everything from home, you don't leave home.
Oh, you don't think so? What you think, Judah?
It's a missing piece to the puzzle. You know, you have all these parts that look like they fit. They fit, but they may not match.
I really can't hear you guys.
You said you can't hear us?
No.
It must be a device, cause we loud and clear over here, baby. We loud and clear. I don't know. You said you can't hear it. How about now? I'm sorry. Maybe that was it. Can you hear us
Yeah, I can
now?
hear you.
All right.
Wait. Before we begin, I want to recognize the Most High.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, Allah Bahashem, Allah Bahadam, Shalom.
Shalom. Peace. That's good to recognize the Most High, and maybe some of these women and men need to recognize the Most High, and they wouldn't cheat. Lynn, we don't know you personally. Looking at you, it looked like you would be a committed type of sister. So you said it has to be something in you or something they not getting for them to go outside and cheat.
Right. Because
Have you ever
if a
cheated?
man meet all his expectations at home, we don't leave home.
I
It
didn't say
got
leave
sometimes
home.
you're not showing your affectionate, you know. The next guy can give me affectionate too.
Oh, so if I'm paying all the bills, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working hard, and I'm trying to give you everything you want, and even my sex is good, but if I'm not affectionate, that's grounds to go cheat.
Yeah, it ain't all about what you can give me. I want a little bit more. I want you. I want to feel you. I want to connect. I can go buy me some clothes. I can eat good. I can pay my bills.
Oh,
And
but
a lot of us girls these days could do a lot of things you guys can't do for ourselves too. Now,
oh man, I think that's crazy because what if you got with this dude and knew he
yeah,
wasn't the most emotional or affectionate dude, but now you like, I'm going out to cheat because he ain't providing something at home. Have you ever cheated on your mate or one of
no,
your boyfriends you had in the past? How come?
Said that with a smirk on your
Yeah,
face.
yeah, she said that facetiously.
for real though, I don't need to cheat.
You don't need to
I
cheat,
let them bury themselves.
so that means you cheated. If they buried themselves, you cheated.
Yeah,
See how you just told on yourself? Am I right?
say it again.
Yes,
No,
indeed, I'm right. Hey, listen, I don't knock it though. If that's what you feel like you got to do, go ahead. Because I feel like it's gonna take 1,000 of them type niggas to make a Kareem-Jamal anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you was my mate and I caught you cheating as soon as you came in the door, I'll break your jaw.
It's a family show, remember.
Nah. Hey, listen though. You saying if a brother pays the bills, he takes you out, he does everything that you want a man to do, but he ain't affectionate enough, you a cheat on him.
Does everything that you want a man to do. But
Oh
he ain't
man, she
affectionate.
is not in her head. I feel you. Listen, I can't
and
knock
I
that.
want someone to cheat on him. Cheating come in a lot of forms now.
I feel you. Listen,
Oh, it does.
I want someone to cheat on him.
Name a
Cheating
few.
come in a
Name,
lot of
yeah, that's what
forms
I was
now.
going to say. What forms is that?
okay?
Yeah.
Name a few.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What form is that? Okay?
Okay.
Your device got to delay. Your device got to. What you on your phone? You on your phone?
Vice got it. What you on your phone?
I am.
Huh? So what do you mean by that though? You got to elaborate on that. You
Okay.
got the female
This kind of
energy.
cheating is I could be on my phone all the time with someone talking affection. I can find me somebody overseas that want to talk. See what's in my head. See how I feel spiritually. Most relationships these days, we sit with these guys. They got no conversation. It's all about grab, take, touch. What a conversation.
But
Mate,
being on the phone with an individual all day and you got a man, that's cheating.
it is. I said it was all forms. You're correct.
Yeah. And you know what that leads to, right? You busting it open. Yes,
It's
indeed. That's why he getting
not
your
with
time.
everybody.
He's getting your time because eventually you gonna bust it open.
Like I say, I'm not the type of person that judge every man, say every man lead by what every man does. You hold your
Okay,
key to your own destiny.
I
So if
agree.
you decide to go because somebody don't talk to you, because think about it, I could talk to him all day. I'm gonna come home and get some money, get sexed up like you just said, everything. Sometimes we have to reach out to other people for the littlest things we can't get at home. Give us
that's
some of that
messed
little
up.
stuff that go with that. It ain't all what you do.
That's crazy. So what you think, Judah? If you had a woman that was perfect, I ain't gonna say nobody perfect, but
Right.
she
Right.
she she cooks, she cleans, she works, she give you sex whenever you want, how you want.
Oh, I'm gonna act right.
You gonna act right?
I'm at an age now where I'm going to act right, and where I am with my walk with my Creator, the Most High. I'm definitely gonna act right. That's all I have in me. You know what I'm saying? I guess those other years that I had
See,
before, that was
that's
my
where you
time to
misleading
get
the
all of that
conversation
out
when
of my
you at
system.
that age.
But I learned by experience. You know what I'm saying? I learned what to do right by doing what was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I've cheated. I've been a cheater. I expressed in the last show I was a whoremonger,
Yeah,
but in my growth, I see that it didn't get me anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
My
It broke
speaker.
me spiritually. Thank you. Yeah, it broke me spiritually. And once you're broken spiritually, everything else is a domino effect. Everything else breaks up. You
I
know what I'm
feel you.
saying?
I feel you. I believe what Miss Love said. It is something got to be missing for you to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe she won't top you like you want, or maybe she don't listen. That'd be the biggest thing, or respect you as a man. We got another listener in the building. Let's bring them in. Bye. Oh,
That's
there
my
she goes. We
girl.
got
Hey,
Raven in the
What's good,
building.
Princess Shalom?
Yes, peace. What's going on?
hello.
This is the voice of reason right here. Hey, listen. Our topic tonight is why do partners cheat, Raven?
Okay.
Men or women. Say your partner gives you everything. They go to work, they work hard, they do their thing daily, they give you sex when you want it, but for some reason partners still go outside of that. And why do you think that is?
I mean, I think it just depends. I mean, sometimes just because a person goes to work every day, they still aren't there. You know, sometimes the other person may feel alone. So you still have to make sure you're emotionally available for your partner as well. So
But you
sometimes
the
people
second
may
one that
step out,
said that.
huh?
So you would step out on the brother that pays
Oh
does
no, no, no,
everything
no, no.
he's supposed
You
to do, but
asked. Oh, go ahead. My
no,
apologies.
no, no. Miss Lynn Love is in the building too, also, and she said the exact same thing.
Hmm.
She said the same thing. So for emotions, if a woman isn't emotionally satisfied, that is terms to go outside of the relationship.
Well, no, actually, what you asked, why do some people cheat? And I gave you a reason. That's the reason that some people will give. But I do believe that you need to exhaust all avenues. You need to communicate with your partner and say, "Hey, I'm not happy. What can we do to get on track?" Now, if that person doesn't change or doesn't work on it, and you can't. There's no resolution in sight, and then you're not going to get a divorce. What is the other person going to do? Just sit there and suffer? No,
So
because it
you're
goes
gonna
both
make him
ways.
suffer by giving his goods away to another nigga that was on the phone talking sweet to you, and ain't gonna give you a dime to pay none of them bills and take care of none of them kids. He just gonna splack out like he gonna clap them
No,
cheeks.
I mean, but most women out there probably would. Just like a
Yeah, they
guy
do.
would go out there if his wife is not providing sex and he's not getting it, and the woman's talking sweet to him in the club and she tell him everything he wants to hear, he's gonna give it up. It's the
But
same
that
thing. You're
that's
both
that's
lacking something.
that's ill because that's ill because too. I mean, it ain't right, but men do that too because sex is an obligation, especially if you marry. You don't
Well,
think so?
emotional support is an obligation. As the lead, as the head of the household, you have to serve that woman's needs physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's not just finances.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, but but I don't know, man. That's a hard one. So
Now, what have your experiences been?
have you ever
Personally?
cheated on your mate before?
For
Or
me,
one of your mates in the past? Yeah. Yep. She did. I could tell by her face.
yeah, I
Look at her
have.
face.
I've cheated. I think
And
we
what
all
was the
have
reason?
cheated at one point or another.
And what was the reason why you let somebody clap them cheeks?
You said cheated. I didn't say I had sex because there's different levels of cheating. Because a lot of
It is.
times
I
women
give you
cheat emotionally, where y'all cheat physically.
not all the time.
I said in some
Not all. This a
cases.
new. This a new era right now. These
Well,
women
I
right
think the
now is
difference. I think
vicious.
the difference
Most of the
now
time, it's
is
the women.
well. I think the difference now is that women are more in control of what they want. They say what they want. We're just direct now. Before we kind of just told y'all what y'all wanted to hear, and now we're saying how we feel. And if we're not getting those needs are not being met, a lot of women are just taking to their own hands and just saying, "Hey, I can go get this elsewhere."
But that's
But
what you get for
a
telling a nigga
responsible.
what he
But let me
wanted to
say
hear
this.
instead of telling him the truth.
Well, let me say this. I said, beforehand, you want to state, you want to go to counseling, you want to exhaust every avenue to fix what problems you have in a relationship. My choice is not to cheat, me personally, because I'm older and I'm more mature and I've been through those life experiences when I've cheated or someone's cheated on me. You don't like how it feels. So now you just need to be open and honest, which a lot of women now are just open and honest and say exactly what they want and what they're looking for. That's just the difference now is that women are more vocal about what they want and what they desire.
Do you believe that it's God over man, man over woman, woman over child?
I think God is over all of us, man, yes. And I
Yes.
do believe the
No,
man is
you
the
don't
head of the
believe that.
household.
Right.
You don't believe that
Oh,
because
no,
you just
I
said it
do.
was
I
that was
I
a
do.
yes
do.
or no answer,
And I
huh?
mean, I'm going to say this I've been married before. And even if you call my ex husband on here, they would never say I had a problem with submitting. But because that's because I respected them as men.
Hmm.
Now we may not
You said
have
you had.
gotten along on every we weren't evenly yoked. And evenly yoked is not just both of us believing
Very
in
important.
Jesus. It's did we have the
Well,
same
if you
business
evenly yoked
mindset?
spiritually, then that wouldn't have been a problem,
No, there's more than
you know.
just spiritualism. You also need to be on the same financial mindset. If one person spends a lot of money and one person wants to save it, y'all ain't gonna go anywhere because y'all aren't evenly yoked financially.
Okay. Well, we got another person in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Tonight's topic is why do partners cheat, man?
Shalom, Unc. How you feeling? We see you,
Uh, can you hear us?
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Well,
What's going on, Unc?
peace. Tonight's topic was why do partners cheat? We was just saying that in relationships, man or woman, you have a lot of different relationships where people take care of their business, go to work, come home, work hard, whether it's the woman or the man, and they try to do the best they could, and partners still go outside of that relationship and cheat. Why do you think that is?
Can you hear us, Mr. Smith?
I think a lot of people have not been taught how to be responsible, unfortunately, especially Black people, because we haven't been in a position of power in many ways. We don't know how to really make be powerful. A lot of men think that they are powerful, but no, being powerful means also being not weak, but uh, sensitive. A lot of men are not. They don't know how to do that. So you already have
I
a
think there's
problem.
silent. I think there's power in silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's true too. But it's a lot to deal with nature over nurture. Like like growing up, how I did. My daughters always tell me that all the time. They say you do the things like taught me how to be a woman and you did all of those things, but they say I'm not emotional enough. But I feel sometimes like the things that you are emotional about, it's not. I don't want to say it's not important because their feelings are important, but there's things out here I'm dealing with, trying to get everything you need, not just financially. I give you everything you need socially, emotionally, but it's still not emotional enough. And a
Yeah,
man that's having
it's hard work.
that's
Have you asked them what you could do to meet that need, like specifically, and then actually listen to what the answer that they give you? Because they've probably been
I
saying it, but it's maybe a trigger for you when and then you're like, well, I provide this and I have to do this and I have to do that. And then now you completely dismiss their feelings.
Right.
nah,
Yeah.
it's not that. It's like for instance, like the youngest ones, they 18, 19. At by that age, growing up where I'm from, I done already seen 40 murders in my face. I had a father that never was dead, locked up. So I always tried to do the best I could to provide and make a situation where they don't have to deal with none of that.
Go get
So
my
they
head.
never knew the violence of life, or they like kind of sheltered to me. Like they don't know. They smart. Like brilliant. They straight A students and all that. But the common sense is crazy. And then entitlement, because you work so hard and try to give them so much, the entitlement is there now. You know what I'm saying? Where being in the hood, my moms didn't get high. I was more appreciative than that did anything. All my friends, you know what I'm saying? Every single one of my mother's friends' mothers died of age from shooting up heroin. I'm from a heroin block. They don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard, maybe hard for me to identify with some of the things they talking about, and because I equate myself at their age. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't,
Of course, it makes
but
sense.
yeah.
I think it's all connected. What I
Yeah.
say is the spiritual is the foundation. It starts with the spiritual foundation. And the person that cheats, there's something going on with them, not the person that they cheated on. Now, it may be something going on with both of them at the same time, but for the most part, it's something going on with the cheater. And speaking as a former cheater, there was always a void within me
Yeah.
when I chose to make the wrong decision. You know,
We got another caller in the building. Who is that? Caller, you got to cut your camera on. If you want to be heard and seen, you got to cut your camera on. If not, we're gonna click you off. What's that name?
written.
Oh, Low Rittens. Low, what up, man? Cut your camera on. Can you hear me, Low? There you go. Show them that big head you got, man. What's
Yo,
goody?
yo, what's up? What's up? What's
Yeah.
up, Kareem? How y'all
Smooth.
doing?
What's going on, brother? You all right? This is
Chilling, man.
Buffalo, New York's finest right here. He on the rap battle
Oh yeah,
league.
you already
Um,
know.
yeah, what's going on, man? We talking about why do partners cheat, man? We was just saying that uh, in relationships, people give they all, try to do the best they can, maybe provide everything they could, and they do, and partners still go out and cheat. Why do you think that is, Lo?
Because people be bored, man.
He said bored.
Well, at least he honest.
All
Cause it's
right.
boring. It's
We got
boring.
E in the
Listen,
Be
building.
honest.
What's going on,
Dang.
E?
that shit boring. It's more exciting to
That's
meet
what's up.
somebody new.
So if your
It ain't
girl
right though.
was giving you, if your woman was giving you sex when you wanted it, she worked hard, she paid the bills, she come home, rear the kids, she cleans, she cooks, just because you not emotionally taken care of, you go out and cheat because it's more
I'm saying
excitement.
if you with that same woman and she been doing that for like 10, 15 years, I mean that shit tough. You doing this 10, 15 years, I mean you love her.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't mean you want to start a relationship. It just mean, you know what I mean, you might be dipping and dabbing type shit. I don't know.
What if you?
Yeah,
What if,
yeah, I
it,
feel
to me?
like
It could just mean you just not in the right relationship. Why don't you just go get in the right relationship for you, because
Right.
once
You heard that?
it's,
You see,
keep trying to make a puzzle
agree.
fit that just don't fit.
It
No,
just
but what
don't
I'm
fit.
saying
But you
is
with
you ain't
this
starting a
person.
relationship, you just cheating. I ain't say leave. Now what
No,
y'all talking about? Starting
no,
a
that was my
relationship?
opinion. I was just saying that, if you're in a relationship for 10 to 15 years and you've been cheating half of that time,
Oh,
why
I
are
ain't
you
say
then?
half of that time. Oh, I don't know.
Well, look, I'm not pointing out your own fault, sweetheart. I'm just saying you're taking this personal. I'm just saying in general.
Look, I
Hey,
used to be
listen.
married, so I've been through some things. I'm divorced and shit, so I've been through a little something. You
I
feel me?
understand. I understand.
So
I
what
too am
about you,
divorced.
E? Why would you? Why do you think people cheat on their partners?
There's a lot of different reasons. It might be money. They might not be getting exactly what they need out of the relationship.
But that's what we said. We said earlier that the partner is providing the money. Partner's going to work, they cook, they clean, they take care of the kids. But everything that I've been getting from each host tonight is talking about emotions. How their emotions not met.
I mean,
So
some
you'll
people
cheat
think
on your
they're not
partner
good
just
enough.
because emotionally.
Some people think they're not good enough. Like they're not on your level. It's a way to level people sometimes. It doesn't really have to do with the person. It has to do with their insecurities.
Mhm.
And
Right.
Raven be cheating all on her mate. She already
That is
said it.
not what I said, but I want to know who hurt you though, because I'm like, you can't get past some points here. You asked me to answer a question, and you asked, "Have I ever?" Yes, I'm a 41-year-old woman. Of course, I have. But
That's
at
what
my
I'm
age
talking
right now,
about.
no.
Transparency.
Yes, I mean
Yeah,
at
I
this
mean I
point in
could dig it.
my
It's
journey
hard.
now,
It's
no.
hard. It's hard because me and married for all them years, and it's hard. It's like imagine this. You think about your favorite dish you could have, right, Judah? And they'd be like, "What's your best meal?" Now imagine eating that meal every day for 15 years.
We gonna have to give it up, man.
Well, I'm not trying to be
You
funny.
go,
How many ways can you eat chicken? You can eat chicken every day. You can fry it, you can bake it, you can do whatever you want to. It's on you to spice up your marriage.
Right.
That ain't you just can't blame
Sometimes
it
your
on I'm gonna
partner
just
can
go out and
be
cheat. It's on both parties to work on being the best version of themselves. You got to heal yourself first
right.
before you can even entertain the thought of a mate.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people get together when they still hurt, and that is the reason why people cheat. Is because they're not healed enough to really be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Gigantic
And it sounds
facts.
like we keep
I
going back to
agree.
emotions. And like Mr. Smith said, that is something that we lack in the Black community. We don't have the structure of a man showing a man how to treat a woman, and a woman being shown how to love a man. Love a
Okay.
man. We haven't seen it. Other races, other nationalities, they see that stuff on a regular basis.
Exactly.
So we need
that's
to heal
because
that first, then get in a relationship. I'm on time for that.
That is
that's because that's because
Go
most
there, hood
that's because
Kareem.
most black women they don't respect their black man. And then it
excuse
goes
me.
back to,
Oh,
oh
right.
well, he don't do what
That's
he's
not
supposed to
true.
do.
That
Right.
is not true. Because honestly, you might have to look at yourself, and maybe you're not doing the things for a woman to respect your actions.
See what I'm saying? See,
See, no, because here's
just
the
that,
thing.
just that tone
Everybody
alone,
quotes. We'll
just
quote
that
the
tone
Bible. Let's
alone.
quote the
Hey,
Bible.
hold on.
The,
Nah, but I
the
didn't mean
man
it.
is
I
the
didn't
head of
mean
the
it like that. I
household,
mean,
and he got to cherish
in
his woman.
every other culture, the man is the head. If you think about Chinese people, you think about any other culture
Yes.
except for the American blacks, it's always a problem when that's brought up. The man trying to be the head. You got to show me give me you got to have me. I got to follow you. And
But it's not that easy to be the
look at
head.
Raven face. Look at Raven face.
But look,
I
in
mean,
our culture,
because you
in
listen to
our
other
culture,
cultures, and other cultures treat their women much better than the Black man treats a Black woman.
That is
You
crazy.
found it.
That
No,
is
it's
crazy.
but
true,
So
on
and
the
you
other
you
Right.
hand,
really
hold
got you
on.
really
On
got
the
to
other
travel to
hand,
hold
see
on.
those. You
So
have to
name
see those
what
interactions.
name what other culture that we have that uh, is better than the black man.
Yeah,
I
Drake
didn't
on
We're the
say
here.
most
that.
dominant. We're
We
the
She
didn't.
makers of
didn't
the
say
ornament
that.
I didn't
of
say that.
It's
See,
better than
civilization.
the
see,
black.
here's the thing: you pick and
So
choose
you
what
have
you
the
want to
best
hear.
man in the world, But you and all other coaches can respect them. But you have the best man in the world.
How do you know that?
We don't always act
Thank you,
like
Mr.
the best
Right?
Smith.
How
man.
you know that, Kareem?
Yes.
Because the Asiatic black man is the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, God of the universe, arm, leg, arm, head, supreme head. I know who and what I am. Is and then it's always most women should find the building he did before you got with him. Once you see where he came from and where he built it to, and how he submitted himself to the higher power,
Well, what
then
womb did he come from?
hey, I came from one of the best. I come
Right, a
from Queen
woman.
Cookie, and
So give her credit.
I'm a
That's
prince,
it.
literally.
Like God
Exactly.
created woman, and woman gives life too.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
give
the
us
first
this. All
person,
we asking is the same respect, and as the head of the household, love and cherish us. It's not hard.
At all.
no, it's
But
not.
that's healing those emotional wounds that you have from childhood because maybe daddy wasn't there, maybe mommy didn't do this, or maybe I was bullied in school, or maybe this happened. You got to heal all that first before you
Right.
think about leading the household.
Right.
Ooh,
Exactly.
snap.
That's what's up.
See, I think we're interdependent. Matter of fact, I don't think I know. We're interdependent. Genders try to stick with genders, to argue and disagree. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hard on my brothers because of my gender. So I'm going to address my brothers more than I'm going to address the sisters. And because I used to get it wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a very different place now where all I want to do is get it right. That's what I'm on my hands and knees and laying prostrate 3 times a day for. That's what I fast on the Shabbat for, because I want direction. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to listen, obey. You know what I'm saying? The Bible plays a vital role in my growth and how I move now. Much different person than I was in previous years, and I'm gonna take all the smoke upon me. I asked for constructive criticism, which a lot of brothers can't take. A lot of sisters can't take it either. And that's what we need for our growth. We need to
Yes.
ask those who are closest to us, those who care about us, how do you see me? When I'm with my woman, how do you see our interaction? What can I do to make it better? You know what I'm saying? We have to ask questions. We have to want it. First of all, we have to want it ourselves.
Right.
Secondly, we have to be willing to listen to people's opinion.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. I think
Especially your
having a
mate. I
strong.
mean,
What you said, Mr. Smith?
I said, especially your mate. You have to listen to them. I mean, that shouldn't come as a surprise.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sometimes they be
That's what
talking
a
too much
partnership
though,
is.
Exactly.
especially Raven. She be talking too now. I was just playing. We appreciate you.
I'm
I swear,
actually a sweetheart.
we asked where you was at last week.
We missed you.
Word up.
I'm
We did
sorry.
ask where you was at.
My baby was sick.
That's all good.
I'm a mother.
You here
I
now.
gotta be a mommy first.
So Miss Love, you seem like
Yes.
you from just looking at you on the screen, it looked like you be cheating.
That's not
Why?
fair.
Why?
That's not
Obviously,
fair.
me.
So what do you think though? If emotions is enough to make you go outside your relationship?
Like I told you, it's different levels to cheating. It's not always about sex. It's about how much fun that person make you feel. That person can make you feel beautiful, and you reach out to that. It's a form of cheating. I never said that I went out and just gave it up, but you reach out to people because you're
That
just
make you
not
feel
getting it at
beautiful.
home. Because if home was as much as you described it to be in this scenario, it wouldn't be cheating.
Exactly.
Hmm. You right.
Well, I mean, something made you choose that person as a mate. So they must have had some type of traits in them
You
for you to
know, some
choose
brothers
them.
know how to put it down like it's gonna be the cream of the life. And when you
So
get in there, you
if
don't
they
get nothing
slacked
but
up,
some.
then that means something changed. It takes two to tangle now. Can you
And
just
then you
say
don't know
brother?
what you entering until you get into
Yeah,
that relationship. Years on
right.
down the
But
line, you find out
yeah,
things
but
you probably would have
maybe
never
brothers
knew.
was trying to court you, and then they got you and seen like, oh, this ain't what I thought it was.
All you
That
had to do
happened.
was tell us,
Usually
That's
sister.
isn't.
Yeah, that's dating.
that's
Yes, that's
reality.
dating.
Usually isn't.
And a woman may look at you and say the same thing. That's just how the journey goes. But you
Right.
learn from that experience. You may learn what you like and what you
Exactly.
don't want out of a person.
That's the
Yes.
way the ball bounces.
You right,
Yes.
But
Miss
what
Raven.
You too, Miss Love.
but
You
someone
know,
mentioned
that's
who
an
was talking
interesting
about
point.
the
A lot
chicken.
of people don't know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They think
There
they
you
know what they
go.
want,
Mm-hmm.
There you,
And
but
Right.
they
then
have.
let's get some
and
claps
then
on
men
that.
say they want their women to be submissive.
So Mr. Smith, I ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you married?
No,
You
but I'm
are?
You
old.
hear us on?
I'm old. I've been in a
Oh,
lot of
hold on.
relationships. I'm in my mid 70s,
We couldn't
so
hear
you
you. I
know.
was speaking.
Oh.
We have
I said
technical
I'm in my mid
difficulty on this
70s.
side.
I bet.
Give us a few minutes.
Okay.
Listen, we're gonna sign off real quick, and we're gonna
Let y'all log back in a few minutes.
let you log back in a few minutes. So please
So
log
hit the
on back to
leave.
the site.
Yeah.
This conversation's getting good.
So listen, they made a lot of good points, man. Most definitely, everybody out there made a lot of good points, man. Unfortunately, our speaker just went out, so we can't y'all can hear us, but we can't hear y'all. We appreciate the love. Yo, Raven made a lot of good points, but in relationships, it takes two to tangle. We can't just blame them or just say it's just us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we have to. Everyone has to start with themselves. Michael Jackson had a song. What was it called?
Remember the times?
Man in the Mirror.
Oh man, in the mirror.
That's where it all starts. All woman in the mirror, because it's not always us.
That's what's up. Well, I don't know, man. It's hard. Me being who I am, I know it's hard to deal with a person like me. I built on myself for a long time, but I used to be a character. That's about the nicest way to put it.
You still a character.
Yeah, but not like that. You know, like how I was. I'm talking about running around doing my thinking thing, but now it's more or less getting more in tune into myself. So for you to have a situation um, where your partner is lacking something, most of them said it was just emotional. They just said lacking something emotional. So do you think that's enough to go outside? If you wasn't, if you was emotionally starved, I could say, would you cheat on your woman being a Hebrew brother like you are?
Oh, first of all, I'm not cheating, period, ever again. I can boldly make that statement right now. When I did cheat, it it was satisfying only temporarily. I'm talking about for anywhere from a few minutes to a few days. So long range, there were no benefits. The benefit wasn't really a benefit. It was called remorse. It was called poor decision making. Um, you know, I have something that a lot of people, it seems like they're not made with yet. It's called a conscience, and mine speaks loudly to me, very loudly, and even so much. So when I was married, and one of my many mistakes, I felt so bad about it. I wasn't caught in the act, but
You
I
felt
was
so bad
convinced
that you gave your own self up.
yeah,
That you
that I
just-
gave my own self up, and that's the way I'm wired. It's a gift and a curse at the same time, but
Mhm.
it was a relief. But it never got back to where it was supposed to be. But
So what about forgiveness? Like, do you think you can be forgiven after making such an atrocious act?
I I believe in forgiveness because I've made so many mistakes. So I definitely believe in it. I can forgive someone. Now I have no control of how people feel and what they do with me. And my experience in my marriage was
Let's see.
it
let's
was
see.
just
Let's
said.
see what the book say.
It was just said that, I forgive you. I heard those words, didn't see the action.
yeah.
Didn't see the action.
So
I
so
totally
E,
forgave because it went both ways with me. It wasn't just one way thing. It was two-sided, and I really forgave. And
Yeah.
trust me, it's harder. This is me speaking personally. I think it's much harder psychologically on a man when he knows not just his girl, but his wife cheated on him. I think it's tougher on us than it is on women.
It is because to a man because
Right.
mentally and emotionally, a woman gives herself. A man just like, oh, she got a bad ass off. I just want to tap that and think nothing of it. Never even wanted to even have nothing to, you understand what I'm saying? But it's a whole different ball game, like they say, the emotional part. He done built on the phone with, he done made her feel different than you did. So it's a connection where a guy can do that because we're being monogamous was placed upon us in every aspect of life, from lions to bears to it's not we're not wired like that. That was put on us by the Catholic Church, being monogamy, one man, one woman. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why I think guys take it different than women. But E, do you think you could forgive your dude if he went out and clapped somebody's cheeks behind your back?
I think it depends on the circumstance. Um, because I was in love with the guy and I did forgive him, but then he kept lying and kept cheating and manipulating. And at that point, you can't fix that. But every circumstance is different. Nowadays, if someone cheated on me, I'm gone. I don't play that. So,
I'm with you, E. That's exactly where I am.
mhm,
I played around years ago,
mhm,
but now that's one way to. If you want to get it over, cheat on me. It's a
right,
wrap. It's a
right,
wrap. There's no discussion. It's
exactly,
over.
exactly.
How about you, Mr. Smith? What you think? Being in a relationship, if your wife went out and cheated on you, do you think you could forgive her?
Well, it's possible. We have to talk about it. We have to establish a new relationship with that, being part of the of who we are. What I would do is, I'd have to talk about, what I didn't do. But I don't expect. It's unrealistic for people to think that one person, that phrase, "You are my everything."
Yeah,
That's
I
not
Yeah.
possible.
I agree.
But but we talk. The best thing you can do is have talk,
Hmm.
because we think that when we get married that we know who the person is, but who the person is, including yourself, that changes from year to year. Not
Exactly.
totally, but
Hmm.
you're not the same person. I'm not the same person I was when I was 18.
Hmm.
I hardly
Facts.
recognize myself. But I remember those things. But I know that I have to bring more to the table now. It's not a party. It's not a free for all. I have to do it completely differently. I mean, love is love. I know how to love, but the circumstances are different, and you got to deal with the circumstances. Just like you have to eat every day, or you may die. Those are circumstances. We have to face those circumstances.
I agree with you,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Smith, because I also feel like when you're in a relationship, you're deciding to choose that person with the good and the bad, the changes. If you all of a sudden cheat, you're not choosing me. So why do I want you?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's scary how much I agree with women in my
Yeah.
maturity. Uh, I used to be, you know, totally against what women were saying. I was like an Al Bundy. I had that type of psych. You know what I'm saying? It was, if you say left, I'm saying right. If you say up, I'm saying down. But in my maturity and my experiences, I agree a lot more with women. But, you know, in all actuality, no one is right all the time. But at my age and growth now, I'm at responsibility, accountability, two prime factors and foundational steps that have to be assumed. You know, too many people are irresponsible, very irresponsible, and ignorant to who and where they are. You know, we have to be in tune. We have to vibrate on a high level and accept responsibility and accountability, and then we have to walk it.
This talk though is pretty deep, but the vibe tribe said emotions was like the main thing, right?
And emotions will get you caught up.
But if you're not satisfying your mate's emotions, then that's probably the leading cause to cheating.
It could be, but we have to be bigger than our emotions. You know, to me, emotions they count. I don't dismiss them, but they're bigger fish to fry than emotions. Emotions come and go. It's like the tide.
Okay.
So we have to move past emotions. Let's get to the bigger fish.
Let's get to the catfish, fried fish. We got another caller in the building. Who's that?
Fat, go hard.
What's going on, family?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Fat, go hard. Can you hear us? His screen is
Might
frozen.
be
Maybe he
open.
can't.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we were just having a discussion on mates that cheat, man. We were saying that there's situations where the mate try to do everything they could, provide food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, happiness, and then your partner still go outside and cheat. Do you can you build on that? You can't hear us? Can you hear us?
Can anyone hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
Raise your
Yeah, I
hand
hear
if you
you.
can hear us.
You said you can't? That's my man Rich. Yeah. Can you hear you gotta cut your mic on. Or you can hear me. We can't hear you. You gotta cut your mic on.
I did.
Can you hear us now? Fat, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
How about y'all? E, you can hear us, right?
I can hear you. He can hear you. He's just a little lagging.
Yeah, we can't hear you though. Your mic, you gotta cut your speaker on. Something is muted. And that's my man, without going off topic. This is my brother right here from the hood. My man Rich.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you now. 2 days, well, about 3 days ago, my brother right here was facing a murder charge. I went to court to speak for him the other day, and he actually beat it because he's innocent. And
Awesome.
thank God they had it on tape. And yeah, tell him a little bit about your story, man. I wanted to get him on here under different, circumstances and all that. But yeah, I went up, I talked with the judge. The prosecutor was trying to cook him, and he beat it like Rocky. He on the street. He got a new life right now, man. How do it feel to have your
Man, I feel
total
blessed to
freedom
have a
right now?
second chance at life. You know what I mean? Like,
That's right.
it's tough for a black man just to be in the neighborhood and, going against the court system and, just justice, period. Like we the chosen ones, or they trying to extinct. And
Yeah,
it's crazy
exactly.
because we still like, we parents and we fathers, we uncles, son. You know what I mean? It's a lot that come behind the color skin of a black man anyway. Like, I've been
Yes, sir.
through a rough time in life, but I don't look it, but I know how to control it so it can go past me instead of, staying at me.
That's right. And when I spoke up, right, I tried to be as articulate and poised as I could. And no matter how many good things I said about this brother, there was a black prosecutor young black man only cared about his career, didn't care that it's on tape, and he didn't do it. His job was to fry him. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah,
lady, she was older.
before me, they said it was a person who case was before me, and they was two DAs talking, and they were like, "Yeah, we gave him life," and they started laughing about the situation. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's definitely crazy.
it's more black.
ABC
It's
one two
more
three.
black
If you
that's
wanna
in
if you wanna
jail.
come on, you gotta show your camera, man. If you don't show your face, we're gonna cut you off. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause remember when I was talking, he was like, did you know about like listen, bro, I don't know nothing about that. I only know about my interactions with him. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm
he
glad
trying
to
to
see
go
you out
19
here.
years back, but you like you told him, no, I only knew him for 6 years, and I haven't showed you no negativity in
None of
6 years.
that. I ain't never
You know what I
seen
mean?
none of that stuff they was talking about. Facts. But she saw through it, man. So it's hate to rear off the topic, but she saw through it. She was an old white lady too. I thought she was, but she was like, yo, she told the prosecutor, she said, I like you. But I don't understand nothing you talking about. This man ain't never been to jail, never been in all the stuff he throwing. She like, let me go in the back. I said, oh man, it's over. She went back there for 2 minutes, bro. Came right back. It's like, I let him go. Word up. Let him go. She was like, yo, you got family here, friends here. Everything you saying ain't matching up, bro.
All praises to the Most
Yeah,
High.
that was the most high for real. This my
Yep.
brother too, man. He kept saying, K, you gonna come? I said, yeah, man, listen, that's how I get my bus. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be there. You remember I left work the
Yeah,
other
my
day?
dog
Yeah, that's
I
why I went.
remember.
Yeah, for
showed
real.
up.
Facts. What up, though? You good? You smiling now. See, you ain't smiled before. You smiling now. That's good. You ain't up. You can smile now. But we were just talking about relationships, my brothers. We hate the railroad call. I just wanted people to know because I'm proud you out here. You heard? Word up, man. You got another chance to do right, so do right. That's it. They can't stop you from doing right. You feel me?
That's right.
But we was talking about relationships. We was talking about how, you have a partner, whether it's male or female. They try to do the best they could do, cook, clean, feed the kids, work, do everything they can do everything right, and the partner still goes outside of that. Why do you think that, man? Can you hear me, Fat?
Yeah, because it's hard.
Yeah. Well, I think to that is as like it's like I'm trying to put it like
Most of the women said
it
it's
go for both
emotions.
ends. It be hard as just know what I mean living and trying to be in the world and just be that one. That go for females and male. You know what I mean? Until they just really see that they really love each other, then things like that go away.
That's right.
You know,
But
you're gonna
we
go
got
through a
Raven
lot.
on the line. She done cheated on her boyfriend before. She done ran through. She be running through the. Nah, I'm just
Look
playing.
here. I mean, you're not going to defame me now. You
I'm
asked
just playing.
me
I'm just
a
playing. We just
question.
joking. We just joking.
I heard several people say it's hard. And looking back at my personal experiences, in hindsight, it really wasn't hard. I just willingly chose to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? It satisfied the flesh. And you know what I'm saying? If I had the knowledge that I have now, back then, it wouldn't happen because it really wasn't hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted what I wanted and
When
when I
you want
wanted
it,
it
yeah.
and how I wanted it.
And most men think like that too. I think when I did it, it was the same reason.
Oh, so
But
you
most of the
cheated.
time, most of the time, most of the time, uh, most of the time when you did it or done it, it wasn't as satisfying as you thought it
It
was going to
wasn't.
be, right?
It wasn't, man. I felt like smacking myself sometimes, man. I'm talking about even during the action. It's
Yeah,
like, my body's moving, but I'm like, dang, what am I doing?
yeah, yeah. It sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
facts. And we can do
So
better,
that
and
was
we need
so
to do
basically
better.
that was something that you wanted to do at that spare moment,
Facts.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But in the overall uh grand scheme of things, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it. It was never worth it. You know, I look back at certain situations now, and it's like, you know how good I would feel about myself if when I was married, you know, she did all the cheating and I didn't respond. I would feel great. I feel like $1,000,000. So, you know, we're on equal planes because we both did some dirty stuff to each other, which makes us equal. So we're not, neither of us is better than the other. But I'm at the point of maturity now to, you know, me as a Hebrew Israelite, I repent. And I have repented of things for years. And I pray for my enemies now. You know, it's, you know, Mr. Smith has known me for many years, several decades. And he knows my growth, very familiar with my growth. And I know my growth. If you get to know me, you'll see my growth from where I used to be. Because I'm very open, very honest, because I want to be better. I want to do better. So I apply with the information and my experiences. I apply. I remember the feelings, the emotional, the psychological feelings, what I felt, and the repercussions. And I don't want to feel those things again. And I want to do better. And the Most High knows that I'm equipped with the information on how to do better. So I do better. I can't be like a lot of the world and just do what my flesh tells me to anymore, because he requires more of me, because he knows I'm responsible.
And the detriment is greater when you know right from. It's different when you're doing things and you don't know right from wrong. But when you know right from wrong and you do wrong, then the detriment is definitely greater.
That's right.
So E, how did you get over cheating on your man?
I didn't cheat on my man. I'm
He's slick. He's slick.
He
Sounds like a prosecutor.
Hey yo, we got Ye in the building. Ye, show yourself, man, or we gonna have to cut you out. What's going on? You there? They look like they frozen. Me myself,
No, they're in the dark.
Can you hear us? What's going on, family? Well, me
What's good,
myself,
famo? Peace.
Peace. We was just talking about relationships and how partners cheat, and we were saying, well, the women on here, majority of the panel on here said most of the time people go outside their relationships is because they're not satisfied for one reason or the other, mostly emotions. But what do you think is the main reason behind partners cheating? You must be in your whip. Can you hear us? Yeah. We got Low back. So, Low, what you think the main reason why partners cheat?
I already told y'all, and I just wanted y'all to know. I wanted everybody to know when you at work and you got a work boo, that's cheating too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you on
When you at
the
work,
phone all the time with a dude, and y'all just keep keying, he ain't clap yet, but y'all just keep, that's cheating too.
Yeah.
yep, and every time your dude leave and you be in your Facebook DMs and responding, boy, stop playing, but you ain't saying I got a nigga, that's cheating.
Same with me.
So Raven, you done cheated about 4 different times today.
I done cheated. Yeah,
When you
I'm
was on the
I
phone
don't
with
got
him.
no girl. I don't got no girl. You know, I live by myself. I'm in my own shit. You know, so I be
So do you
vibing.
got to work? So do you got work, boo?
Yes, I
Aaron
do. I
and
gotta work,
Raven.
boo. They
He
all
said
got work,
yes.
boo. I gotta
Hey,
work,
Mr.
boo. Hell
Smith,
yeah, she got a man too. She
shout
got a
out.
man too. They be on the phone. I be grabbing her booty.
Oh, damn.
Yo, he's
Now you
stupid.
be grabbing her booty.
He is
Yeah,
stupid.
that's my work wife.
He said that's my work wife. He is crazy.
At work, that's mine.
Oh my
Yeah, he's
God.
stupid. From 9 to 5, she
So do you
mine.
cheat on your work wife?
That's my
Right.
work wife.
Her. Can you cheat on your work wife?
That's what's up, man.
No,
Y'all is
you can what you
crazy.
call it. You can talk to your work wife about shit like that because she knows she in the wrong anyway. You can
That's
say
it.
anything. You can say any fucking thing.
Yeah. So, Mr. Smith, where you calling from, brother?
New York,
New
New
York?
York.
What part? New York. Where
In
you at?
Harlem.
Queens?
No, in
Oh,
Harlem. I
Harlem.
grew up in Queens,
Oh, you
but
grew up in Queens? Yeah, my
yeah,
father was born in Harlem Hospital. Yep. He from Brooklyn though. He grew up in Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm
uh,
from Brooklyn. Yeah.
I was
That's what's
born in
up, man.
Astoria.
In the story, okay. That's the nice part of Queen. I used to go to what's that, Flushing Meadow Park
Uh-huh.
in the
Flu-
summertime.
that's Flushing. Yeah.
Yeah, Flushing Meadow Park out there in Queens. Where you calling from, Raven?
Alabama.
Alabama? You know,
Hmm.
girls is good at. See, now you get you an Alabama girl, you might got some because they know how to cook.
We
They can
do.
make
We
cornbread
do.
from scratch.
We do. And I
You
mean,
know?
we even still have some traditional ways.
Yeah, facts.
Hmm.
They ain't Hollywood like Atlanta girls is. Like E is. Where you calling from, E?
You tried it. I
Now he
ain't from
did.
Atlanta, but all my family's from Alabama. I know how to cook. Don't
She
do it.
You know how to
does. She
cook. You know
does.
how to cook. That's what's up.
Aaron
Yeah,
even makes plates. She
me
even
and
makes her
Fat
I
man
me
got a
and
plate.
Fat
question.
from the west side.
Sure
We
do.
live on the west side. I'm from Grove Park. Where you calling from, Fat? Rich, where you calling from?
I'm calling from the bluff.
From the bluff. Yeah, we from the west side. That's what it is, man. I enjoy my Mondays, man. It makes me smile. We try to be positive and uplifting because people all week they work and they dread some people dread their jobs or dread their mates. So we try to
Uplift.
yeah, we try to uplift and come up with topics that will be sensational as well as educational. You know what I mean?
Along with real, righteous, and relevant.
Maybe next week, Rich, we could get you on here and really go in depth of your case if you don't mind, man. I would love the people to know about the odds you had to fight. You know what I'm saying? To be out here chilling and moving and grooving. You feel me? So I think the conclusion of this is if you do have a mate, you got to make sure she's satisfied mentally, physically, socially, and emotionally.
Hold
Yeah, I
on.
don't mind, bro.
I
You know I do
see.
that.
Well,
They.
Hey, but I
I
got
mean,
a
I don't
question though,
have a
right?
male
They.
for a partner. I would be looking for a female, so I said she. But either or. Am I right? Can I get a cosign on that, Raven?
Yeah, I agree. It goes both ways. I think
That's
both
right.
parties need to give their all. How about that?
That's
Right.
what's
And
up.
don't be black.
Let's
Can you hear
both
me?
start. Let's both genders start
That's
accepting
right.
responsibility
Responsibility.
and accountability, and let's work
And
this thing
respect
out.
both
Cause we need
sides.
each other. Men need
Yes,
women. Women need men. We need each other,
exactly.
and
I agree.
especially being melanated people, we on
Hmm.
the same slave ship. Trust
Yeah.
and believe. You know
We
what I'm
all on the
saying?
same team.
So
Exactly.
so
Yeah, we
we
gotta
have a
stop fighting
couple
each
of
other.
And if you don't
we have a
know,
couple
Hey,
of
ask.
can you hear me?
yeah.
Say that
Kareem, you can
again,
hear
Mr.
me?
Smith.
Yeah, I can hear
If you
you.
don't know, ask.
Hmm.
That's right. That's key.
Yes.
Yeah, what you saying, bro? I can hear you.
Who you talk to?
I'm talking to Rich. What you said? Rich.
Frozen?
Nah, yeah, I think it froze up. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you. What you were saying?
So like, all right, my brother's situation, right? I was trying to tell him. I was just trying to. I want to have some more people opinion. Like, all right, they married, but his wife was friends with a man at work, and they train translate at work,
It was him.
but for the things that they do inside the building, huh?
She
So,
said maybe it was
but
low.
they've been friends for 3 years, and the husband didn't know. That's
But that's
cheating,
a
right?
form of cheating too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's cheating too.
Oh, most
because
definitely.
it's building an emotional connection.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
That's a cheat.
okay. I
That's
just
It's
cheating
want.
it's
too.
not just sex. Actually, to
Yeah,
be
okay,
honest,
man. Yeah,
emotional cheating to me is a little more harmful than just sex.
It is.
Because that's like a coochie
Years.
coupon. They just ain't cash it in yet. You know what I'm saying? For real.
let me tell
Especially
you
if you're
something.
talking to low. I know that nigga. Especially if
Yo,
you
Kareem.
low
Yo,
work
what's
husband.
homie name? He said
Huh?
3 years. That shit crazy.
Yeah, 3 years. They was
That shit
Hey,
texting me
crazy,
for
listen,
three
bro.
years.
3 years. There's a lot of shit
before we
going
sign
on,
out,
bro.
Yeah, but hold up,
3 years
hold up,
crazy.
hold up, hold up, but hold up, bro. They was texting each other at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. That's
Yeah,
not at work.
That's disrespectful.
that's
Oh,
Bay.
okay.
yeah,
I was telling him that though. I
That's
was telling
Bay.
him that.
You said this, babe.
he was
He's
trying
babe.
to cash in his
He's right
coupon.
though.
Yeah.
He's babe.
That's Bay.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah, he
telling
was
him
just trying
cheat.
to
I was
cash in
telling
his
him
coupon. That's
cheating
all.
is if y'all just trade number and she didn't ever tell you, then that's cheating automatic.
Fact,
Hold on,
fact
hold
totally.
on. Did he
Then
read the text?
y'all was friends. Yeah, y'all were friends for 3 years until he found out.
Yeah. Did he read the texts?
Yeah, he read the text.
He did.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
That's
we
how
get
he
ready to
found
sign
out.
off,
He read the text.
before we
Shout out.
sign out, we just wanted I think he have a scripture, and I just wanted to say this. From my Islamic lessons, it states that if you supply the 12 Jews of life, then you and your partner will be harmonious, and that's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, love, peace, happiness, and food, clothing, shelter. If you provide all 12 of those Jews of life, then your relationship will be harmonious. What you had to say, my brother?
Wanted to share a few scriptures and make some shout outs.
All
Our
right.
first scripture is Proverbs 24, 1 and 2. It says, "Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their heart devises violence, and their lips speak of troublemaking."
Low. That sounds like low right there.
And also, I wanted to share SMART goals. We have to start getting a plan for ourselves with these SMART goals. And SMART, if anyone that's not familiar with it, the S stands for SMART, the M stands for measurable, the A is achievable, R is relevant, and T is time bound.
Fact.
And I wanted to shout a few people out. You know, those who are familiar with me know that I fast every Shabbat, every Saturday, the Sabbath day. I fast. I drink water for 24 hours. And I had a sister that observed the Shabbat with me. You know what I'm saying? She's a young Israelite. She's coming along, and she's for the last 2 Sabbaths, Shabbats, she's fasted with me. The sister's name is Shantae. She
Shout out
works at
Shantae.
Marta, and she's a warrior.
She
you know
from Duncan, Jersey City. Stand up.
Facts. And also, you know, I've been home for almost 2 years now. In February, it will be 2 years. And I don't forget the traumatic situation or events that I've been through. And I just wanted to shout out my auntie Charlotte in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? She was there for me when I came home and I had nothing but my prison clothes on. That's all I had. Didn't know exactly where I was going or how I was going to make it through. My little brother showed up for me. He paid my first month in a halfway house. So shout out to him. I love you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out. My cousin Marzell. My brother's name is George Anthony.
Yes,
And I
sir.
want to also shout out the South Carolina Gamecocks and Dawn Staley, Philly in the building.
All right.
I wanted to recognize the children and people with Down syndrome. I want to recognize cancer survivors, those with Asperger's syndrome, autism, those battling depression, anxiety, multiple sclerosis, and lupus. So shout out to everyone. Much
That's what's
love.
up.
I'm
And
not
give a
in
big
love,
shout out
but
to my-
love is in me.
Give a big shout out to my man Rich. Like I said, 3 days ago we was in court. He just got a new lease on life. Pray for him. Make sure he stay on these streets, man, and don't let nobody trick you off these streets, my brother. You hear me? For real. So we signing out.
Nah, I ain't
and
gonna
I'm
let
gonna play
nobody
this
trick me,
song.
bro.
And thank you for y'all supporters. Thank you for those returning. Thank you, E. Thank you, Raven. Mr. Smith, good to see you. Keep coming back. Don't be a stranger.
Yes, sir.
Rittens, thanks for showing up. Peace,
Yeah,
God.
that's my man for a long time, Low Rittens.
Fat
Yeah.
go hard. All praises to the Most High. You know what to do. We had work to do. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go out with this song
right.
right here. It's by Betty Wright. It's called "The Cleanup Woman." I think that's appropriate for this show. So we're gonna go out. We see y'all next week, man. Same time, same station. You know, we appreciate the love. And shout out to my mom Deuce, because she did a hell of a job raising me by herself. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So we're gonna go out, man. See y'all next week.
Love you, Unc.
All the best
Hi, Mom.
to everyone. Love you too.
A clean-up woman is a woman who gets all the love we girls leave behind. The reason I know so much about her is because she picked up a man of mine. Chopping slick was my ruin, 'cause I found out all I was doing was making it easy for the clean-up woman to get my man's love. Oh yeah, just making it easy for the clean-up woman to get my baby's love. Uh-huh. I took this man's love and put it on the shelf. And like a fool, I thought I had him all to myself. When he needed love, I was out having fun. But I found out that all I had done was made it easy for the clean-up woman to get my man's love. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I did. I made it easy for the clean-up woman to steal my baby's love. Oh yeah. The clean-up woman will wipe his blues away. She'll give him plenty loving 24 hours a day. The clean-up woman, she'll sweep him off his feet. She's the one who take him in when you dump him in the street. So take a tip, you better get hip to the clean-up woman.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate the love, man. We signing off. See y'all next week, man. Same time, same station. It's nothing but love. Peace out.